Good morning, students. This is Harshal teacher from St. Thomas Bethany Convent School. And today we are going to learn the new poem that is The Things of Beauty is Joy Forever. This poem is written by John Keats. Okay, so first of all, we will see who is this John Keats. John Keats is an English poet, was one were the most popular of all British romantic poets. His poems are characterized by imagery from nature and that appealed to one's scenes. The present poem is the first stanza of a longer poem that is Endymion, based on Greek mythology, and the first line has become a proverb. The poem was first published in 1880. Now first we will see the central idea of this poem. The poem A Thing of Beauty is Joy Forever by John Keats is a revolution against the conventional rarity. According to Keats, there is a difference between an ordinary and the entity object of beauty. The effect of ordinary object are momentary to our scenes. They do not remain long in our minds and fade away as time passes. On the other hand, the effect of the things of beauty permanently charms our senses. They do not fade with time and stay in our senses. No time and space can put and the effect of the beauty of objects. So, this is the thing of beauty is joy forever is central idea. Now we will see the line by line explanation of the poem. A thing of beauty is joy forever means the poet is talking about the joyness of beauty. Then its loveliness increase. It will never pass into nothingness, but still will keep a bower quite for us and a sleep. Bower means a pleasant shady place under trees or climbing plants. Means the poet is always talking about the beautifulness of the nature. Then the poet says that beauty is eternal. It never fade away, but instead our love for it enhance with the passage of time. The poet's view about beauty is that never ends and full of sweet dream and health and quiet breathing. Therefore, on every morrow, morrow means the following day, every morrow means morning also we can say are we are breathing. Breathing means covering a flowery band to bind us to the earth. Then, spite of despondence of inhuman truth, despite means desire to offend or annoy something. Then, despondence means desire to offend, annoy something. This is also same despondence. Inhuman death. Death means what? Dread means shortage. So the poet is talking about the beauty acts like a soothing, relaxing shade of a trees, which help us all the creatures to sleep peacefully and enjoy good health. The poet names some of the things whose beauty is eternal: the sun, moon, greenery like trees, whose shades is a boon of creature like the ships. A rest under it, various flowers like daffodils, rivers full of clear water which cools everyone in the summers. So we can say that this beautifulness is always good for our joyness. Of noble nature, of a gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways, made for our searching. Yes, in spite of all, some shapes of beauty moves away the pall from our dark spirits, such as the sun, the moon, trees, old and young, sprouting a shady boon for simple shape, and such are daffodils, with a green world they live in, and arc real rills. You pull a sheet of spread over the head. Boon means gift, and rills means stream, small river type, and these all are very nice and rivers full of clear water which cools everyone in the summer. The thick bushes of forest terms where beautiful fragrant mask rose bloom. So in this stanza we can say that the poet uh, names some of the things whose beauty is eternal: the sun, the moon, greenery like trees whose shades in the boon. Boon means gift of for creature like the shape to rest under it. Various flowers like daffodils, then rivers full of clear waters which cools everyone in the summer. The thick bushes of forest friend were beautiful fragrant musk roses. Then that for themselves a cooling covert make. Covert means not openly known or displayed. Covert make giants the host hot season, the mid forest break. Break means friend. This is the archaic word. Rich with a sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms. A such a too is garden of dooms. Dooms means last day of the existence known for displayed. We have imagined for the mighty dead all lovely tales that we have heard or read, an endless fountain of immortal drink pouring unto us from the heavens bring. Bring means ages. So the like the thick bushes of forest fen where beautiful fragrant musk rose bloom. Other than these things of nature, the poet says that the stories of brave men who sacrifice their lives are also beautiful. So, nor do we merely feel this essence for one short hour, nor even as the trees. The whispered round a temple becomes soon, dear as the temple self, so does the moon. The passion, poesy means poetry, glories and pride haunt us till they become a cheering light unto our souls and bound to us so fast that whether there be shine or glooms o'ercast, they always must be with us or we die. O'ercast means spread above. So, other than this, the things of nature, the poet says that the stories of a brave man who sacrificed their lives are also beautiful. All these beautiful things are like a nectar for us and God's gift to us, which help us to live further on His earth. So, in this way, He is talking about the various kinds of beauty of nature, and we can say that the poem A Thing of Beauty is a Joy Forever is received a criticism after its release, and Keats himself noted its rambling and unpleasant style. Not all critics distaste the work. Some of the poets said that the song of Endymion beats throughout with the noble poet's sense of all this his heart means for him. And there are various poetic devices used in the poem, like metaphor, alliteration, imagery. The immense use of imagery can be found in the clauses of flowery bands, which visualize a bunch of flower like a band. And the theme of the poem, is in a many ways a significance of romantic final of Keats' firm belief in the non destructions of beauty and of its claim to legitimacy with a reference to its preeminence and its ability to call up a contextualize the truth. And this forms the main theme of the poem. The poet's artistic view of beauty as an obstinate source of pleasure and joy comes in the face of knowledge of the sharp problem of life, to which the essential thing of beauty offer their own mode of struggle. And the poem concludes by saying that beautiful things are figurative and endless source of nectar that pours down to us from heaven, bringing eternal joy for the soul's grandeur. They are like a medicine of life, a never diminishing source of pleasure and delight, a boundless source of joy that seems to be a precious gift for heaven. A beautiful things will give joy throughout one's lifetime. Even when we are distressed or dejected, our experience of a beautiful thing can help us to shake off our sadness and can bring us joy. So, this is the explanation of the poem. I hope all of you have understood this poem. If any doubt, you can ask me while we are discussing. Thank you very much.